Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Those who have been previously subscribed to my channel and watched my videos know that I never showed my face in any of my videos. However, after a long hiatus off this channel, I decided to do things a little differently this time around. So, I went to school to become a nurse, so I'm a nurse now, but on the side, I was doing some videos. However, the nursing school got a little difficult. I had to take a break, step away from it to focus on school. But while I was doing this, I kind of had a side project going on. I was really into watching game board videos such as Star Wars Legion or Warhammer 40k or Bolt Action. Those are probably the top 3 popular tabletop games that I can think of that I watch. So I was really into this, watching these videos, and I kind of wanted to start something like that, start that kind of a hobby. But as you can see behind me, I had already started a expansive Lego collection. I didn't want to start a whole brand new hobby. I don't have the money for that. I don't have the space for that. So I just wanted to utilize the Legos that I already had. And so I kind of designed a board game, a tabletop board game, based around a lot of the rules and parameters that those 3 tabletop games that I listed that they go off of. So I didn't really take any inspiration from Warhammer 40k, but I definitely took inspiration from the game Bolt Action and the game Star Wars Legion. So today I just wanted to hop back on the channel and say that I want to make an effort and try and post videos about my game, tutorials, instruction videos, how I set up for a game. Me and my friends, we usually get about 4 people to play, and I want to make videos on the gameplay itself, maybe some shorts about the after action report, make videos on how I set up these board games, just detailed videos, things like that. And it's very niche. I haven't really found anything like this on YouTube. I've only seen one kind of video about like Lego Bolt Action, but it's not exactly what I want to make my content on. And you'll see what I want to make my content on. It's very personal to me. I do this for fun. I do this in my own free time. I just thought maybe some of you guys out there would be interested in what I'm doing and how to maybe do it for yourself. So yeah, that's basically all I want to say for now. I do want to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about, just so that I'm not sounding, I don't know, like a lunatic. But for now, I'm going to put up a quick demo board on what me and my friends on a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon would play on. This is a very dumbed down version of what we would do, but yeah, so I'm gonna pause the video. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you kind of the pieces that I'm talking about. So I have pre-built all of this stuff. It takes a little bit too much time to build an entire tabletop board map with Legos, especially since I have a family. I have a wife and a child upstairs. But I did this so that I could build these things quickly, take them apart quickly, and didn't have to worry about too much prep and too much cleanup time, because honestly I have a full-time job. I don't have time for all of that. So I do want to go through and show you how I go about making these already preset boards and putting them all together, and then maybe in the future I can show you guys how exactly I have built these things. And I still take them apart and still build new ones, but for now I have a pretty set collection of things that I can mix and match to create different planets, whether it be Yavin, Endor, Naboo, Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Jakku. I'm trying to experiment a little bit with Scarif. Maybe a little Dagobah. What else do I have? Renvar, Hoth, and some other kind of obscure planets. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of these preset things that I have. So I'm going to pause the video and set up the camera so that you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've got my blank space here. I just used some folding tables to do this. Maybe in the future I could show you guys a big old room setup, but for now I just want to focus on the game board and try and see if there's some interest in this type of content. I personally think there is, but I want to hear from you guys. So I have these basic green base plates, and what I do is I kind of jigsaw them together. I've got multiple here. I can put them all together and create a nice landscape. Okay, so as you can see, it's just a plain base plate with studs around the outer perimeter and a bunch of tiles with some little junction pieces. What these junction pieces do, it allows me to have preset pieces such as this. So this is just a plate with some simple greenery on top. This is designed to just add to the scenery of the planet and serve as maybe an objective point, a command post, just a defensive barrier for troops to hide behind for the board game. Okay, and simply all I do is I just take this, push it down on there, and now it's stuck on there, as you can see, completely stuck. And then this is just a simple way of seeing how I put these boards together. Add 6, 8, 10 of these together, you get yourself a nice little game board. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is in real time, push the camera back a bit. In real time, just to show y'all how quick this is, I'm gonna go ahead and build a board game. A quick, simple board game, okay? So, most of my plates are just flat like this, and then I can add a little shrubbery on top. But I do have some built things like this. This is a swamp with kind of an entryway and an exit point. Got the black water there, and just some green shrubbery on the outside. So we're gonna go ahead and set up just a simple planet. We'll call this, I know a swamp planet is Dagobah, but we could really do anything. We could call it Yavin. We'll just call it an unnamed planet for now. So let's go ahead and put this one here. I want the objective to be this swamp, and so we're gonna set up a defensive area around the swamp to protect it. I have a preset little bunker here, kind of like a pillbox. Any World War II buffs out there, kind of like just an underground bunker, to where when I put it flat on the base plate, somebody can get in there and hide in there and shoot out of the little windows. It's a better view. So I just have little pre-made things like this. Go ahead, find a area that I can set this down on. Looks like this is a good spot. Put that down there. Okay. Then I just have a bunch of these pieces to connect them together. And again, this would be much faster if I wasn't talking through it, but still pretty quick. Okay. We'll take another base plate and one more base plate. And these are just some random base plates that I have pulled. We'll take some rest of these tiles here. I'm gonna snap them on just to secure our base plates. Nothing crazy. And one of the things I want you guys to know with this is that I'm not doing this for a bunch of detail. I put as much detail as I possibly can into these. However, this is mainly for play. This is me and my boys getting together on a Friday or a Saturday, having some snacks and some drinks, playing a tabletop board game made out of Lego. Okay, so that's primarily what this is. I do my best to make it look nice, but you know, take that with a grain of salt. Okay, so we have our bunker here, facing out here, whoever's going to be attacking, and I have some preset little defensive barriers. I have quite a few things like this pre-built. Just going to take it here. Let's put it right here. And boom, we have a little fortified area here that could be an objective point, a command post, yada yada yada. Okay, so I have some more shrubbery. Let's just go ahead and slap this one here. Boom. Let's take this smaller one. Let's put it right in front of here in case somebody wanted to attack this bunker. They've got some shrubbery to hide behind. Let's put the smaller one back here, and let's put the bigger one up front. Okay. Just slap them on, simple as that. Okay, now you can kind of see what we're getting at. We took the flat base plates, and then just slapped on some pre-made plates, and now we kind of have a little bit of a game board. We've got quite a few little shrubbery areas that people can hide behind if they're attacking the swamp here. We've got the swamp itself that people can hide in and outside of. We've got a little pillbox here to be able to shoot out of, and we have a little defensive area here to hide behind as well. And then last thing is I have these preset Just little rock formations, just the easy, simple little rock formations that could be put on and taken off. We'll go ahead and slap one right there, and then maybe slap another one right there. Really loosey-goosey. Nothing really super serious about this. Okay. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video. I'm gonna set up some troops on the battle, and then you guys will see the finished outcome. It's really that quick, okay? Okay, so that took me about 5 minutes to do, in all honesty. Really not that bad. What we have here is a battle between the clones and the droids, a classic battle. We've got the clones here defending the swamp and these little defensive areas, and we have the droids attacking. We've got just some regular clones, Mace Windu, some regular droids, super battle droids, and an ATRT, and a dwarf spider droid. This is a very, very simple game. I usually play them up a little bit bigger, but this is just for informational purposes and showing you guys a little bit what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my camera down from the stand and get you guys a little bit in closer depth look. Okay, so we've got our battle here. Very, very simple battle, but it's really fun to play. This game I have made. So we got the droids here facing off against these clones. We got like a little clone captain with some troops here defending this point. We have a little troop here in the little pillbox shooting out of there. Got a little ATRT here. And we got some clones here in the swamp with Mace Windu helping protect the swamp. Then we have some droids here with the dwarf spider droid attacking the swamp side. Then we have some super battle droids coming up the middle here. Maybe draw some attention from that ATRT. And then we're back here. Very, very simple. All right. So I'm trying really hard not to make this video too long. But yeah, that's basically it. This is what I've spent the past 2 years working on. It seems simple, but I've got like dice and cards for the games, and I made a rule book and everything like that, so that me and my friends can keep up with the rules of the game. Please let me know if you guys are interested in seeing more of this content. I still have my massive armies in order to do this, so I still will do some customization videos, still some army building videos, stuff like that. But this is kind of what I want to make this channel primarily about, because this is what I am passionate about. And if there's like only 10 of you out there that really, really enjoy watching me do this, then that's the audience that I really want to target to. That's the audience that I want to talk to, engage with. So please let me know. I want to make some more videos about this in the future, some tutorial videos, and eventually I want to get some of my friends together and actually play an actual game, and have you guys watch it and see if you like it. Okay. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to make some more of these videos in the future, so when I drop the videos, be subscribed so that you'll know when I post those videos, so you can watch them. Okay. Any questions you have, any requests, anything you'd all, just drop it in the comments, and I'll see them, I'll check them out, and I'll try to incorporate them in any future videos. Okay. um, Thank you guys for letting me show you my passion, my hobby here, and hopefully this can catch on, um, and maybe have like a small little community, um, that we could have some fun with this. All right, thanks for watching, and catch me in the next video.